Well, hello, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to Saxingham. Shout out to Mark Weekly, many thanks for your subscription, welcome along. You've missed an episode. Well, you haven't really missed an episode. When Windows does an update, it resets all the recording stuff in OBS and tells it to go to the default. So when I recorded the episode that you've not seen, I reset the microphone because I realised the microphone wasn't showing on the thing, but the in-game thing I forgot all about. So you just had me talking and just absolute silence in the background. So we actually got the bales gathered up. We got the baling done. Those are the bales that came in. Some were smaller than others, so we'll have to work that out when we start doing TMR with those bales. And that was about it, really. That's kind of where we were. Thanks to Mark Willie for your comments about cow barns. Yeah, it's like I said in my reply to you, I think one of them on the forums, people were still having issues with it, saying it they had manure, but nobody seemed to give a direct answer as to how they were going to get it out. So we have taken on 2 contracts. We bought the hoe, so I'm just deciding which I'm going for. I'll send Simon off to do the hoeing job. I think that's the better way of doing it. See this Valtra, look at it, it's nearly half worn out again. It's only done 55 hours in total. So if we get him off to do the hoeing, then we can pick up the lime spreader and go and get some lime. And that's just down behind this farm here. It's quite easy to get to that field. Might need the weight on with this, to be honest. Looking at the size of that thing. Yes, it is light on the front end. Whoa. Right. I know at one time on the farm I worked on, I think it was something to do with mastitis. They thought mastitis was being generated in straw that we put down for bedding for cows in the loose housing. And so they switched from using straw to using sand. And we used to have a transport box like that thing I've got there, but obviously with enclosed sides. And when you used to fill that with sand, boy, you very often lost the steering on the front of that. Where the heck's my weight? Yeah, it was very light on the front end of the little Ford 3000 tractor. No, it was the Leyland 384. That's what we used to use for heavy work like that. Come on, I put it somewhere sensible. I know I did. I thought I left it down at the bottom where... I probably have. I've probably driven past it. Oh, get up. Don't go down yet. Come on. Let's get this together with the act. Not behind... Oh, it is behind there. I put it that far back. I couldn't see it. I thought I'd left it between those 2 sheds. It's all got overgrown. Speed up a bit. Come on. That's it. So we'll get Simon down to this other job. Get that underway. Whoa, steady. Load the weight then. And then we can get on nicely with sorting out the liming. See you in a tick. So Simon is just about coming up to where Simon needs to be. I'm hoping there's an entrance to this field along here. Looks like it might be up here, just on the right hand side. And then we can get back and sort out some limering. So yeah, the reason I bought this because it was a lot cheaper, the hoe, but we get quite a good few hoeing contracts in. Some are quite big jobs. Yeah, 7k this is worth. Set you up about there, Simon. And then you can get on with it. Anywhere about there will do. Start with the headlands, please. Thank you. Go. Yes, you are doing. So we don't need the bale spike on, so we're going to leave that on the floor. It's liming time. So it's a bit annoying when I lose a recording, because I can't remember what I told you. I had been trying 2 other maps offline, and I can't remember the name. One was called Settlers. I can't remember what the other one was. It was like North Friesland, something like that. It was a German-based map, I think. The thing about them was, I think it's the settlers map. I tried to get it set up ready for my Let's Plays, and literally it wouldn't let me put any more animal pens in, not because I didn't own the land, but I had to delete the cow pasture that was already in, which only held about 20 cows. It let me put another one in, but then it won't let me put anything else in at all, any sheep, pigs, nothing. It just kept saying you've too many animal pens, which I've never heard of before. So anyway, that went by the by. The other one, which I can't remember the name of, one of the fields actually had cows in it. You owned the field and it was full of cows, but you didn't own the cows and you couldn't sell the cows. So you got a field, your largest grass field, which was populated by cows that you had no control over. So again, that went by the by. Oh, sure I'd cleared that. That's it, you go, lad. Yeah, when Giants bring out a new version of this game, if I ever buy it, I want rid of the quarter horns. I wish somebody would bring out a mod, because you have enough of that in real life when you're just going about your normal business. People getting impatient and everything. Don't need it in my game time as well. Tar very much. Right, so yeah, can't remember the name of that other map. I think it was a Europe-based map, but you had cows in a field and your main field, and you could obviously drive through them with a mower and mow the grass, and it just looked ridiculous. But no, just couldn't get rid of them. They're just there permanently. Right, where are we going? Where are we going? We're going to field 24. Right, let's have a look. 24, yeah, straight down this one, wrapped around there, and then down to that grass field. Pull that off there. I sometimes have to second guess myself, because what I do when I do a jump cut now is I'll literally pause the game, go back onto my desktop, pause OBS, stop OBS, then when I'm coming back in I restart OBS, pause the game again, restart OBS, and then pick up the recording. So I just haven't got these huge great video files to wade through and edit. Don't know if there's enough to do this job, usually not. Simply because the amount you need. Oh, we might have, I don't know. It's a fairly small field, this, actually. You still get $5 for it. I know you pay a lot for the lime, but not as much as fertiliser. But you use less fertiliser. So it's one of those oddities, you know. I suppose it's all to do with consistency. It is just like a fine powder is lime, I guess. A bit like flour, so. Straight down yon. So I don't know if any of you have had a look at some of the stuff that's coming out about the next DLC. I must have a clearer look at it, but the little video cinematic I've seen is just shows new fertilisers and seeders and things like that, and there's just that many of them in the game. I couldn't make use of them all, so to pay to use another seeder or one more planter or whatever just doesn't seem a good use of it all. I haven't used all that are in the game now, so I like the way they actually get you to lime grass fields. Don't know whether you do in real life. We didn't when I worked on the farm, but maybe things have changed. Well, they will have changed. Crimes 40 years ago, something like that. Is it 40? Something like that. 30 years ago since I worked on a farm. Right, so on with what we're doing now. Put that in. And spread. Fred. So we still want to have more than 50% lime left in the spreader by the time we've done 50% of the field. That's the aim. Then we only need one tank load. So yeah, the money is a bit low now that we bought cows, but oh yeah, because we've been through another day, haven't we? I keep forgetting, you see. We've actually done a whole day since you were last in, because literally we lost a recording, didn't we? So we lost a day because I've gone to a new day now. So in terms of the money, finance skiz. We actually brought in £2,700 for sold milk in the first half of June, so it's going to be about 5-6 grand nearly of milk we're selling. But we do need a dairy at some stage. Up our production. And now we've got another big field. We might even put more cows in and up the milk production and up the production of dairy products. There might be enough to do this field, you know. It should well be, actually, the way it's going. Still 88% of the stuff left, and we've done 33% of the field. Woohoo! Like it, like it. On job, up and down. I'll not do the narrow strip though. I'll avoid doing the narrow strip. Round it goes, look at that. Perfect. Pick that up. Lovely. Actually catching up on the hoeing job with that. When you're doing two separate jobs like this, that's not hard on such a small field as this. I'm not looking at how much lime's left in the tank yet. I'm hoping if I don't look at it, it'll go down slow. 50%. Oh, it's like 1% of the lime. Woohoo! Don't mind doing this job again then. For 5k, drive up and down a field twice. That'll do me. Do that bit. Now we'll come back down that row. That's it. We'll go to the end of there and we'll come back that way. I said we can just come straight up the middle of there. That'll do even nicer. Oh, Simon's got ahead of us now. We've done 60% nearly. We're only on 55. Quick! Squeeze through there. Now follow that line. That's the way. Ah, we've caught Simon up again now. Not that it's a race. It's not what's called a level playing field, this. Or even a level farm field. Squeeze round that way. Lovely. Yeah, I need to perhaps make a mental note, or even, I can't make many mental notes these days, I lose them too easy. Write down how much lime it takes to do a field of this kind of size, and then I knows for future reference how much we need. Yeah, because we haven't used 50% of the lime on this field. And it's what, 3 3/4 acres, nearly 4 acres. So you can say you can do 4 acres with half a tank, then you need full tank for 8 acres. There you go. That's a clever bit of maths, isn't it? Especially on a Friday morning. Down there. I'm not going to do all that and just spin around off the end of there. Just guess I need that tiny little bit. Head up the middle of here. Oh yeah, well and truly do 4 acres with half a tank. That's good. Spin down the middle of there. Job done. Right, so thank you. Turn the lines off. Thank very much. Come off the side of here. Oh, where did we come in? That's fun bit. Oh yeah, just over there. Thought so. Can't see the gate for the bushes and trees. We'll get off the field and then we'll complete the contract. Simon's going very nicely, thank you. When we pull off, we'll find out what else is available. We're not going to run out of money. We're not going to be short of dosh. Frappe legate. Thank you very much. Right, and now we'll take that. That's done. Head down the road and see what there is. Bale collect chaff. I'd love to do a chaff. Mowing. We've done some of that special contract. Oh yeah, that's moving to spraying now. Spraying. The thing about spraying is, I've put into here somewhere. I'm sure I've put a less expensive sprayer. There it is. 14.5k, and it takes 2,200 litres. That's alright, isn't it? Or you can change it to white or a different yellow, but we might buy one of them. How much is it? It says, I said we might buy one of them. 14.5. No, I don't think we'll. Not this game anyway. Whoops. Get off. Right, speed up. Come on. You can do it. Round the corner. Straight enough. Still got all these stones all over the road, look. Don't know whether they're in the map originally or it's something to do with the stones that you get in fields. Now there was a YouTuber I was watching who uncovered their silo bunker with their silage in, and lo and behold it was covered in stones like these roads are. What's that all about? So like I say, I think there's some little glitch, something to do with stones, where stones are appearing where they shouldn't do. So like I say, if they appear on top of your silage, then there's something not right with that. I don't think I've introduced any other new mods other than the nice new sprayer. Yeah, you see, spraying that's worth 15k. I know we've got to buy the stuff as well, but how much was the sprayer? See, it's only 14.5k, and with another job going on, so we could buy the sprayer. I know we've got some herbicide in here somewhere. This was up top, wasn't it? Yeah, this was up top. Up you go. Oh yeah, it was in M Bay, which is probably not the bestest place for it, but it's where it'll go for now. Like I said, we do need another shed at some stage, but I'm not rushing to put one in until I've got the dairy in and sorted. Simon has nearly finished on that job. Just stop him where he is. I might not have been in here, but I'm sticking in here for now. So log grabs behind it. I'm not going over to Simon until he's actually finished. Contract finished, there we go. Fold that up and collect that. Right, so now, where did you come on to here? Remind me. Was ist das Entrance? Somewhere over that side. Was it down in the bottom corner? Yes, it was, I think. As far as you can go, usually. Whoa, slow down. Slow your horses. I'm just pulling this off the field, then we're going to buy the sprayer. Forgot we're right by the main road. The reason I have to do all this, of course, is that maybe it's because of the complicated road system or whatever, but go-to won't work on it. It does now and again. Just seem to, if you hit a sweet spot, it seems to do what you want it to. Get Simon nicely off the end of there. That'll do there for now. We'll sort that after. What we're going to do now is see how much spray we've got. Take the contracts first. Don't want to lose them. Sometimes you do. You go out the game and come back in and they've decided to complete them. There's 2 spraying jobs. I don't mind where they are. Oh, just down the road. That's okay. And the other spraying job is probably just down the road. Oh no, it's not that far away though. No, we can do that one. That's it. It doesn't take a lot of herbicide. Oh, shut one, the other one. The other one opens, so I open one, the other one shuts. Right, so 800 litres. That's the 800 litres one. Are they both 800 litres? You really? Both 800 litres? That would be so weird. Yeah, both 800 litres. So, oh no, not that one, this one. Let's go and see this lovely new sprayer. Yeah, you caught out there, didn't you, silly Billy? Sheesh kebabs. Glad you don't drive down my road. Maybe you do. Is it pumping your horn just when you don't get your own way? Moo to you. Hey, yeah, we've got the cow sounds now. We've got cows. We started off with 30 of each. I don't know how many we've got now. I don't think they'll breed that quickly, but they might do. Here he comes. Mr. Trumpet. Steady. Right, so let's have a look. Sprayers. The Jacoby. What shall we go for? No, you can't. You can either have that. Select. Oh, yes, I like it a bit darker coloured. Back. What reg have we got on? The 01. Okay. It's the 01 reg. Okie dokie. The Jacoby. The 01 reg. Dark yellow. Yep, select. Oops, go back. AH01. Oops, no, not 10. 01. DTH. There we go. Okay. Bye. That's it. Not much money left. But a couple of jobs coming in, which will nearly offset the cost of that. But looking at the clock, folks, I think we've kept you long enough. So what I'll do is I hope this works this way. Now, stay with me now, because I might have got this totally wrong, mightn't I? This might not work like this. This might be for a special thing. Ha! Watch the fails. Oh no, tool is not compatible. All right. Oh well. I'll sort that off screen. Thanks for dropping in. Do all the YouTube stuff. And we will. Catch you later.